In this video I'm going to show you how to download the Autodesk Inventor software. To do that you have to search for Autodesk Education in Google and then click on the top link for free student software. That will take you to the Autodesk website. When there you'll see there's a range of different software that you can download, but the one that we're interested in is Autodesk Inventor, the top left link, which you'll click on. It will give you the option to sign in or to create an account. Most of us won't have an account for Autodesk, so we're going to click Create Account. It will then take you to a screen where you have to put in some basic information. The first thing it looks for is your country or territory, which is the United Kingdom. After that, it's looking for your educational role. In this case, you're a student. And then the institution type is a high school. Then what you have to do is put in your own date of birth. I'll just make one up for the purpose of the video. And once you've done that, you hit Next. It will then take you to add in some extra personal details. So you put in your first name and your surname, and then the email address you'll be asked for is your @larberthighschool.co.uk email address. The reason for using this one is that it's linked to your @larberthighschool email address, which you can access via Gmail. It's also one that's quite easy for you to remember. We would also recommend that the password you set is probably the same one that you would use for Google Classroom. Although you won't have to sign into Autodesk very often, it's nice and easy to remember by having the same password for the same account. Once you've done that, you agree to the terms and conditions and you click Create Account. It will then send you a confirmation email to your @larberthighschool.co.uk email address, which you can access via Gmail. The next part of the process is to sign in using that new account. When you've signed in, you'll most likely be presented with the option to complete your profile. In order to access the downloads, you have to complete that profile with some basic information about you and the school you attend. Once you've done that, you'll then have access to be able to select your version of Inventor that you want to download. In this case, we'll download 2018 because it's the closest to the one that we operate, but you're free to download 20 or 21. You need the Windows 64-bit operating system and you need to choose English as your language. It will give you serial number and product key, which you might need later on during the installation process. It advises you can install on 2 personal devices, but you'll most likely only need to download on 1. You'll also be sent the serial numbers and product keys for your educational license that you might need to input again to your @larberthighschool email address, and then you simply click Download Now. Once you've hit Download, it'll ask you where your preference is for downloading it, and you choose the folder that's most appropriate. When you've downloaded the software, it will take some time to download, and it will take some time to install, but if you're patient, it will work successfully.